Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about somebody figuring out how to proceed, identifying a solution, and knowing that I think they have to come correct, or they have to show some sort of admiration, provide some sort of insight into how they actually feel. By the way, this looks so orange to me. I changed my light a little bit. Tell me if you hate it. Hi there, Peggy. How are you doing? Hello, Hermit. So sorry to make you worry about me, Peggy. We lost electricity here twice yesterday for a little bit over an hour each time, which was a little bit disconcerting, but everything's cool. Everything's fine. But we have somebody here that's thinking about how they can fix what's broken, right? So let's conspire with a little bit of enchantment. Or a lot. I just slammed right into that shit. Okay. All right. That sounds like communication to me, but we'll see what we get. I hope you all are having a wonderful day, a wonderful week, a wonderful start to the year. I hope there are people that know how to make you laugh, give a good hug if you like them, all that good stuff. Okay. We have today, in the present, now, coming out with Escapade. I'm most drawn to the hideaway element on here, or word, and the fact that she seems to be kind of shielding herself. Hi there, Ben. How are you doing? Hello, Elizabeth. Oh, sending protection and prayers your way. That is definitely, I'm sure I wouldn't be the only one to say so. Someone's embarrassed. This is the person that wants to fix what's broken. I didn't handle this the right way. There was perhaps a lack of communication, or the words came out the wrong way. But this person is realizing that what has, kind of taken a hit, or whatever's broken, this was a source of happiness for them. So I think they're getting telepathic messages. We've got the alien card here. This indicates somebody maybe learning a couple of lessons, or a really important lesson through song lyrics or some sort of dream. But let's check out the tarot and see what else we can get for you. We might have somebody that's going through a little bit of ascension, so I'm going to choose the Meta Muse deck, because this deck has the Tree of Life, which can indicate somebody going through a dark night of the soul, or having a change in terms of what they're focused on. So we have the Nine of Wands, the Star in the reverse, and the Prince of Cups in the reverse. Someone got defensive. There might have been a situation that was a little bit triggering. There might have been a response that somebody didn't really feel like they could talk about. But there was a question, what are your intentions? Why would you act that way? I feel like there's a lot that wasn't said. And so in the absence of conversation, we have somebody that I think made a decision based on the information that they had that has upset this masculine energy. Prince of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Ten of Wands. I know I've been dragging my feet, I know I've only maybe thought about myself. I didn't come across as considerate or thinking about how I made you feel. And I was maybe tempted to just run away from it all because it's work. It's hard work to address this, or it's hard work to do something the right way. But I think this Nine of Cups is also saying you are worth that extra work. So even though my first inclination was run away fast, I'm embarrassed by doing that. Hide away, right? I should have communicated instead. Because now I've lost something or someone important to me. 10 of Cups in the reverse, 8 of Cups. I made the wrong call. Judgment in the reverse. There was a sense of comfort that I think was actually kind of jolting for this person. Maybe I'm so used to people not treating me right that when somebody does treat me the way that I deserve to be treated, I kind of freak out. I don't know what to do. This person walks away instead of dealing with things. But I think the universe is making them kind of take a look in the mirror and ask, like, is that really a great strategy? Like running away? How well has that worked for you? What problems have you solved that way? Hello there, Mike. Hello, Kevin. Hi, Drew. How are we doing? Ace of Wands in the reverse. Well, these are all in the reverse. Ace of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. I think we have somebody that felt like they didn't deserve this. Like, I don't deserve you kind of thing. They took too long. They hesitated. And it cost them what they wanted. Now they're realizing, after everything's gone down, just how difficult that's going to be, or just how impactful it is to them, right? I didn't think I would be so moody. I didn't think I would be so upset. I didn't think I would look at this as such a bad call. It's like when you get a shot, at least in my experience, like the initial thing, it's like, okay, that wasn't like the best, but like, it's cool. I'm fine. They put a stupid little Band-Aid on it and you're like, all right, cool. I survived. No big deal. And then like 8 hours later, your arm is like heavy and you can't like do normal things. And you're like, what did I do? Why am I like useless right now? Like I can't make dinner. It's like this delayed sense of shit, right? So maybe the initial breakup or the conversation or the argument that happened was more of like that initial like shot being delivered. And then as it hits the bloodstream, things start to like get heavy, right? It starts to hurt more. This person has processed what they're feeling and realized that something or someone was more important to them than they thought. Because we have happiness here, right? They were hiding away from their happiness. I'm clarifying our 10 of Cups in the reverse. The 10 of Cups, by the way, is like a sense of belonging, home, like love you can trust. You can feel secure here, right? So we have it in the reverse, and it's clarified by the 10 of Cups in the upright. I didn't feel like I belonged, or I didn't feel like anybody understood me. And you made me feel that way. You made me feel comfortable. You made me feel like I could be myself. You made me feel like someone else had the same perspective. There was something here that was like unexpected for them in terms of how comfortable they felt. Page of Cups, Two of Swords. So they're faced with another decision. Do I suffer in silence? Do I keep this to myself? Do I just accept that I ended something too quickly? Do I pursue this person again? Do I apologize? There's definitely some sadness happening. Definitely a sense of like, what did I do to get myself in this situation, right? Definitely judging you for that. That's a lot of syrup, you know? You got to ask yourself, are you really drinking coffee at that point, or is it more like hot cocoa with a shot of coffee? Knight of Wands in the reverse. 10 of Wands. Two of Cups in the reverse. I ran away. I cut something short. I ended something too soon because it got just a little bit difficult. Like maybe somebody had the question, are we exclusive? Are you sleeping with anyone else? Are you still using a dating app? Maybe there was just like kind of an uncomfortable situation where somebody was like, I don't know if I want to deal with this. I don't know if I want to deal with you. So I'm just going to tiptoe away. Everything's going to be great. But oh crap, I guess I have feelings. So now I miss this person. Now I don't know what to do, right? Caffeinated chocolate liquid product. That's almost as amazing as an identified cheese product. All right. Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Swords in the reverse. Ace of Rings or Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Regardless of whether or not these two come back together, have around 2, 3, 27, whatever it is, this person has been changed by the one they walked away from. There is, like, how I'm seeing this particular card, I'm very focused on the hands at the top. And it's like somebody just pranced into somebody else's life and was like, hey, it looks like you need some happiness. Okay, bye. Like pranced off. They changed somebody's perspective as if to at least give them hope. You can feel a sense of belonging. You can feel understood. But it's like it all happened so close together, right? Somebody inspires me. Somebody makes me feel something real. Then impulsively I cut it off or I end it. And then I feel the sense of loss. It's given overreactive, terrified of closeness. So look, we all have our issues with trust. We all have our issues with wanting to let somebody in or wanting to potentially fall in love. But at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself, what am I missing out on by choosing this path? And what am I missing out on by choosing this path? When is it okay to allow somebody in? And when do I let myself believe that some things could actually go well? Because if you're convinced that everyone will do you wrong, everyone will do you wrong. You manifest that for yourself. So it could be that we have somebody here that expects everyone to cheat on them, expects everyone to lie to them, expects everyone to not truly care about them. And it might have been a little bit disconcerting or, like I said, jolting to find somebody that was genuine. We have the King of Wands, King of Swords in the reverse, Strength in the reverse. I know how to go after what I want, but I didn't know how to handle it when I found it. It's like, all right, I'm going to tell a stupid story about myself. The other day I got real excited because I hadn't had pizza in a really long time. And I just felt like having pizza. If you know me, you know I don't really have that. Like, I would much rather eat wings all day. But I wanted pizza. And so I decided to try a new place, picked up a pizza, like the half-baked kind or whatever, where you like still throw it in the oven to like eat it whenever you want. So I bring it home, I make it, and then I realized that I don't have a pizza cutter. So I knew what I wanted. I went and got it. I was super excited. They didn't even necessarily frequently sell pizza that way, right? Like, I just am a fan of Papa Murphy's or whatever. I like making the pizza myself. But I did not think about whether or not I have a pizza cutter. This person does not have a pizza cutter. They have a pizza, but no pizza cutter. I knew what I wanted. I found it, and then it scared the shit out of me, so I ran away. But I'll let you know, my guy, I ate my pizza. I might have had to use a very sharp pie spatula and a knife. And at one point, I might have like ripped the pizza. No one will ever know. But if you're going after something and you want something, please be prepared to enjoy it. Don't freak out when you find what you want, right? Hello there, Candy. How you doing? All right, let's go with, I want some Kipper. Let's go with the brutal Kipper. All right, what else do you need to know about this situation? Family room, number 21. Number 34, occupation. Okay. Number 23 and number 5, courthouse and mature man, both in the reverse. I think we have somebody here who's working very hard for their family. They may not have a lot of free time taking care of children, taking care of an ailing parent, siblings, whatever it is. This person has responsibilities. They're working hard. They might have leaned on that as a reason to run away from something that was meaningful for them. They might also have some things to clean up in their personal life, legal matters, health matters. They might actually have some sort of court date. But there's something here that they feel like is hanging over them, and they really want that to be like addressed or handled before they put too much energy into a relationship. Again, kind of feels like I'm leaning on that to justify my fear, right? I'm going to go with the Golden Art Nouveau. Same card. Same card. Same card. So we have 2 doubles. But this time, both of these are in the upright. So there's not like necessarily a change in the cards, but the card itself literally identifies change. So you made me feel like I belong or like I'm understood when I didn't feel that way. And the change you bring into my life might be a little bit uncomfortable or like jarring at first, but it's good change. It makes me a better person. It makes my life better. So even though we had a falling out, even though we broke up, even though we didn't get together, whatever it is, I'm over here thinking about whether or not there's another chance, another opportunity, a way to patch things up, right? I do not put ranch on my pizza, but I appreciate you. If anything, it would probably be hot sauce. Like, one of my favorite snacks or like sides would be chopping up cauliflower real small, okay? To be real, you don't even really need a knife. It's cauliflower. But like lots of butter in a pan and then lots of hot sauce. That's literally all you need for a good time. So ranch, yeah, it's good. But it's not like the next butter or anything, and like hot sauce is. So that's my opinion. If you love ranch, I still love you, don't worry. 7 of Swords in the reverse, 3 of Wands in the reverse, 2 of Swords in the reverse. If I'm honest with myself, I don't know if I will encounter someone like this again. I appreciate who they are and who they make me be or who they make me want to be. Like, if there's some sense here that you motivated this person to do something that they'd been kind of procrastinating on or just didn't really take seriously, they're thinking about that. They're thinking about how you make them a better person. It's like, look, I love you, Jack Nicholson, but like everything I've heard about you is you're not really a great person, which made him perfect for that role in As Good as It Gets, where he's definitely a curmudgeon. This is one of those times where curmudgeon is the right word, okay? If you haven't seen the movie, it's New York. He goes into a restaurant. He brings his own plastic utensils, and he's just like difficult to please, right? Annoying. But he redeems himself in one element or in one moment of the movie where Helen Hunt has agreed to go on a date with him, and he's bitching about how they make him wear like a dinner jacket that they have on hand because he's not dressed fancy enough. But his comment then goes on to say, but they let you in wearing that. Inadvisable. Not a good idea. Maybe he thought he was just being honest or funny, but Helen Hunt was like, look, you want me to stay on this date? You better pay me a compliment. You better pay me a real good compliment right now. And he starts off and it's like, really, dude? Do we need to like define compliment? Do you know that that's where you say something nice about somebody else? Because he starts talking about pills, right? Like, I'm taking my pills more frequently, taking better care of myself. And he ends it with, you make me want to be a better man. I love how like the heating cuts out at that moment to just like amplify the silence. Yeah, she decided to stay for the date because that was a good compliment. I feel like somebody here is realizing words matter, respect matters. How I interact with somebody that actually made me feel seen is important. Because this was a waitress that was really kind when she didn't have to be to somebody who was a curmudgeon, right? Oh. This connection was meant to set somebody on the right path, meant to give them the warm fuzzies, meant to help them see their own greatness. When you deal with a bunch of people that don't respect you or don't want to see you do well, it can be hard to be motivated to do the things that you're meant to do, to feel good about yourself. This person, I think, is in the midst of realizing that they were sent a blessing in the form of a human. This is somebody that was meant to show them love or help them, maybe even like be a muse, inspire them artistically, but they didn't get chosen. And now, 2 of Cups in the reverse, a breakup clarified by the Lovers in the reverse. They were not chosen. Now this person who has walked away from this blessing is looking back on it with a bit of fondness, right? Like, Well, that was actually pretty awesome. Why did I do that? Why did I like ruin that? Why did I walk away? Sense of depression or sadness. Yeah, I mean, maybe this isn't everybody's reading, right? But we have somebody that takes the time while they're feeling a bit sad to think about the situation, think about what's missing. And then they actually like start to get it. Four of Wands, this is building a stronger foundation. I think they're going to find out a little bit more about who they actually are, what they want, and who they want to be. How do I want others to see me? This could be a dark night of the soul that encourages them to pursue love with a little bit more like genuine care. But it could also just be, I'm going to treat myself better, right? Whatever it is, this person is learning a pretty important lesson. And with Temperance, they're finding a way to heal what has been unhealed within them. This is the Gilded Reverie, which apparently I can't shuffle. Number 30, the Lily, which talks about peace and harmony. And number 12, the Owls, which talks about communication. If you're not talking, they're going to want to talk. If you are talking, but you've been arguing, they're going to want to apologize. They're going to want to find some way to reestablish harmony with you. Because just like Temperance says, if there's a good balance, you don't want to like ruin it, right? I was messing with something that was good. It was a good fit. It was a good match. I can't just like walk away from that, right? So let's get some advice. This is the Zodiac fortune telling cards. A marriage will take place soon. Okay. You are one who stands by a person who needs you. That's why I was saying you made somebody feel comforted or like safe, right? Good news is coming within a week or so. So you don't have too much time to wait. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you all enjoyed the reading. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes. I'm glad you like my cauliflower. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you on the next reading.